Me now to discuss Patrice Leon-Wuko, Senior Policy Analyst at IWF. You know, this has been a discussion from the very beginning of this, Patrice. Just how involved should we be? Just how loud and vocal should President Trump be? There have been times when he has mentioned this, particularly with respect to the trade negotiation with China. But now even Mitch McConnell is asking for more.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Charles, it's interesting that we have an opportunity not to be like the NBA, but for the president really to put his best foot forward. And I'm recognizing that we're in the middle of trade negotiations, but to still say, you know, the United States stands with democracy and the United States will not kowtow to China, particularly when it comes to their human rights abuses and their interference in Hong Kong, an important international trading partner.
The tools that Mitch McConnell referenced, are you familiar with what are some of the things that President Trump could do that would send a clear message to China and perhaps not derail the trade talks?
Well, first of all, you have a bill introduced by Senator Rubio that's a similar bill has been approved in the House, but it's working its way through the Senate. The question is, if it passes and both bills get reconciled, will the president sign that? And I think that would be a really big signal if he does, to say, you know what, we stand as united bipartisan government, United States government, to say, you know what, we're not going to tolerate human rights abuses. And if Hong Kong's government needs to demonstrate that it is autonomous, it can continue to be a good trading partner. If not, that's another story. So, I mean, working it into the trade bills, or the trade deals that he's trying to work on, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. But, you know, I think there comes a point where we have to stand up. And Vice President Pence made some really good comments last month when he said, you know what, we're going to stand for freedom wherever that is.
Yeah, and again, you know, it's just hard to know exactly what we're going to do. Obviously, I think all eyes are on President Trump to be more vocal, perhaps to use some of these tools, even support this bill. But beyond there, you know, we obviously are rooting for these, particularly these young folks out there who want freedom, who don't ever want to be a part of mainland China. And yet it looks like it's going to happen. Patrice, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Charles.